94.7 Asempa FM so ne Ekosiisen dwumedi no asoguso awutie no ma yenamu nyina ase ne ensan ma makwaba bio 45 minutes after 4 on Asempa FM. Many say bonso make say Honorable Sylvester Tete ono MP Botiano English a man from constituency here in the Greater Accra region, former CEO of the National Youth Authority. Watna say ewo studio ha sound so and the National Communications Officer Emma NDC lawyer Sami Jemfi and Watna say fresh from his press conference we wabekansa ewo studio ha na
Ekosiisen on Asempa
memo on akwaba na afi yetumi ede yenkomo no ahyehye so mon hye nso Emma yen ba Sefi Realty say in these times neoma bo ekosro no Sefi Realty at wana dine bono so by 50%. You heard me right. 50% discount on your home prices. And the prices are now starting from as low as 220,000 Ghana cedis. Ubenya dine ya wawo dia. Sefi Realty are dying so dia papa bi 220,000 Ghana cedis. In the only a limited number of homes and they are available. In the first come first serve. One kontema ebesa ejao. Kaise a gated community, I owe 24-hour security and everything to make your comfort assured. Yewo Tema, 2 minutes drive from the Palace Shopping Mall in the Ukromankasa. If you're looking to buy a home or an excellent opportunity to invest, call Sefi Realty on 0551 438 888. It is 0551 438 888 and a 0551 435 555. Your website and so your nyamidiagh.com. nyamidiagh.com. And hurry because offer can end anytime and prices are subjected to change without notice. Inti mama yenshanen so na unswetimi ayin ntemako no wako benefit from this amazing opportunity Sefi Realty ede mamo DSTV Sports and so say to me entake. The big leagues are back on DSTV, so make sure you get in on all the action from just 52 Ghana cedis a month, 52 Ghana cedis a month. Enjoy live matches weekly from the best leagues in the world, the Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, the UEFA Champions League, and now the Europa League. And even the FA Cup in England. And on your DSTV. It won't pay way na opedian. Nothing beats the unbeatable football on DSTV. Anyway, the DSTV, a diskette and 1 month access subscription, no, Ninina a 169 Ghana. This is amazing, isn't it? And the DSTV say it's your moment. It is sending in test 1731. Once an SMS to 1731 na Fatobi. This is your moment, so please take advantage. Terms and conditions apply. Honorable Sylvester Tetakwaba, they're saying
Nyamiadom Obi.
Bibi Aboko.
Enye boko sa Obi.
Assemble.
Asem Kasiena Atome. Me constituency organizer. Ira Patrick Obin Ado. Odaya, I'm sorry.
Oh, current organizer.
In fact, being a Asempa FM and me say Minkasa ewo radio biaso, but I'm having opportunity so now. Minkami party for down. Na me ma ebusuan for yako kese pa Saturday anopa. Ekosiisen delegate back on. If you who do fear na minya the unfortunate news say. Or being Adani Benkomso. Nti yewo BNA yewo yemu pa in fact a big blow for all of us. Oshe Patrick Obinado very very instrumental in our electoral victory. It was our constituency no more. He's been quite experienced, affable, committed, loyal, dedicated. In fact, Obi our constituency were own him no dia na just I feel no bet now. You get to know him. He's an organizer in Hubida. I've been around politics for a long time. On him on him who lives where. I mean, there's a kind of person we are talking about. I don't know how to describe him, but it's a big loss to the MPP fraternity, both the constituency, the region, and the national as a whole. The mechanism for Yako, God knows best. But I think in this trying moment, let us hold ourselves together. The most important thing, the passion with which being here in the Jumano, is expectation say we'll break the 8, and of course work to improve the fortunes of ordinary people. I mean, he's one person now who co campaign we had catch us say honorable get to Boise, I mean, he shows concern to him about life and development. Party ma in for your constituency, region, national, Jumbo Dumu, everybody he did their best just to make sure say we'll get him back. But unfortunately, condition on bro nipa so nyamia freno. But any bushia for ni party for Bekambum na yamano a befitting barrier. But of course, we draw lessons from his commitment to politics. And he's one person of from where now the can say, would them pouch of Fachemi, Nyanko Yejumano. The work is more important to him, even on his sick bed. He was looking forward to coming back to continue his work as an organizer. For me, in person, Obia on him, my political journey in BNA knows who be no one who media, it is not me. I mean, it's one person, his commitment level is well above 100%, and such a dynamic young man. Just maybe two coin kakra, the core research no catch him. So we're submitting the final project work no or any masters submit here or train say or graduate. And we were so grateful to the party say your man is our support. No, I was hoping to work with him in many fields of endeavor, but the nyame pe no ye to me question Nyankopon. All will say Bible say bibia mu no emphasize da emma Nyankopon. So we give glory to God while we mourn, but of course we know say Nyankopon be share anemo no wachichire busuan for re, especially mameni onuamu a waja omu wachire no. I am hopeful say Nyankopon the boy refree do baby no erebefi ebanesa a very difficult to make that party for you those who have shown love to the family and then the party colleague MPs a great actor. Everybody knows who Obian is, so it's a big blow to the MPP fraternity. Whatever it is that. Okay. And anything I may say,
yeah, I get you. Indeed, accept our condolences and so. Muamu Botiano English yaman from ya. Lawyer Sammy Jenfiwa, Sammy Aquaba net saying
Obi Krumash.
You who are check a crap.
Krumash.
Traffic in Indiana.
I show you anywhere than in my walk. Ubutum Nash. Krumash, Obi, a quasam, and Yaman Kuye. Amamuna. Omampeni Ekufuado nena bedi eche Dr. Bawumia ene MPP fubu no agen srepe ama nyeme tete sepa nti ene mani mu aye se wo ye NDC ni se wo ye MPP ni de meken wanim semwa nti baby a feedback de enye boko but katre mada bodwem na mujedi emu afisa ni de dia seda be manyame ye gusu apem so se ensesa beba amamu ni mu ene ekwan aban no faso asi ahyehye nyema na timi aboa ma ye ho ahenhaye because nyema to aso se ya dia Ghana better near Manfo.
Yeah, flag bearer or central still. I know if you
say or voter region.
Or voter region.
Okay. And you may on a NDC stakeholders or region or aiding Shemu.
Okay.
We voter region Jumedi and Obeko Pimo Uti region.
Uti.
Okay. Just that will be the 15th region so far. Now Wabababi will Greater Accra.
Oh, okay.
Capital. Yeah.
Okay. And the final region is Greater Accra for the thank you tour. So far, Akoye reports net saying.
Oh, so far so good. So far so good. Because as in the paya deal say, even though say the na ye hwehwe no wɔ 2020 about wonimu no yansanka which was in kunimdie mohwɛ mpomponso a wonyame ne Ghana for ma ye so bedru ye na just wonyame ne omanfo aye bia ese fata se eda wonase across all the regions whether it was in the parliamentary elections or the presidential elections it mean who say yen seats no costro yen man also costro with all the asisi ne krono ene nwiemu ne apo ne ntitirasem aban ene the vigilantes wo hwehwe won soja ntare ne police ntare ye nyina echi no you can say that we made significant strides in terms of our electoral performance in 2020. Nti ekoswa omanfo no nananoma tena konwa ne ye party for ne omanfo no ade omoje Ira Mahama ene ye maame Professor Nana Jenu Buku Ajama moje omo ofeso pa na omo so nsam omo deba no omo so nti so far so good.
Okay, and whilst in Accra, and then we press conference in Sembi Etuja, Meba Amawabo Yemudi, course, or Nansana. If you are seeking to do business in Ghana, and as also be investment in Ghana, now we'll pay the boni from valuable market intel to foster the growth of your business. Then we pass on Ghana Investment Promotion Center in Incomo. So we pay accurate information on investment opportunities, incentive packages, technology transfer agreement, business matchmaking, and advisory services. Oko Ghana Investment Promotion Center, Ubenya Nina, Ewo Mepacho, Yewo Vivo Place, Ewo Cantonment, Accra. Your numbers, 0302 665 125 0302 665 125. And the last number, 5, no bit may replace it with 6, 7, 8, 9. In the 125, 126, 127, 128, 129. Nina Ofra Ebeko. You can also reach us via our various online channels, i.e., our website, gipc.gov.gh, your social media, and so at GIPC Ghana, on Facebook, on Twitter, on IG, on LinkedIn, and then on YouTube. Your email and so your info@gipc.gov.gh. And the GIPC or say, let's continue to grow in Ghana and go with Ghana. Omoboa in pa na yedi Ekosiisen dwumadie ebremo. Sanso ena se cancer how all forms of cancer, say prostate cancer, cervical cancer, breast cancer, head cancer, neck cancer, or any other cancer unim of no. Ebia ya kama ato trim se cancer ya no near drew. Eye wa wura na obi wuni pa tawanya no. And the Sweden Ghana Medical Center aba amount. Ye was special cancer center ewo ho. Na oba wa ye treat all types of solid tumors with advanced technology. Ebi to say radiotherapy, brachytherapy, chemotherapy, ninyina ewo SGMC Cancer Center. Yewo Katamanso behind Lakeside Estate, Community 8. And as a ofra 0201 409 403 0201 409 403 and a 0262 253 328 0262 253 328. We are not member, NAGRAT member, ECG staff. One we yere ana uknu oma any 18 years no moko Sweden Ghana Medical Center free treatment any edema wo ho enti SGMC Cancer Center say taking away the burden of cancer today okohwa ombehwe aboa sabe enti boyemu ene eden na mode tu ja press conference
obi medase didi kan ma menchia yetifo ne Ghana for ajebre we chichi ne benche etie yen wo social media and other platforms so ene semtrofo nhye mu aye on Asempa FM e fan wo ehon common yedi specifically no petrol any diesel bo mpomponso akwakudi akwakudro ehon komo ene ne yedi obi senia unim no enra aban san so to diesel ni petrol mu biem by 7%. And not say ene se wo pe a gallon of petrol or diesel egu car mu ana wo generator mu ana wo fidie bi mu a toss a gallon of petrol no at almost 31 Ghana cedis. Baby adru no. Eni enyan. E say there enya asem serie bi ma ya ni beresem. Because you bibi se mpanyin sem da e wo Ghana abakosem. Na de ntie eni abira ye ka fa ho asem ne se obi unim se petrol ni diesel e ade a ne bo ho hyehye no e ka bibiara e wo man mu. Because se car be ba e petrol ni diesel and LPG cars ni bi se mu use gas. And unti se fuel bo kosoro car bo kosoro. And unti ade bia e wodwa so a ye de fa car bia so bo be den e be kosoro because you okofa nautica mu okofa so a o de be fa car. And unti ye kase potokasa mu no fuel prices have a cascading or ripple effect on general prices of goods and services. Maybe petrol bo be kosoro no ema o mani mu yeden because ema nyema ka nyina so bo ekosoro. Enti as o man anasa ban no wasede ba ko pa ne se u stabilize petrol bo. Sebi ebo no enya de bia betumi aba from hwikura na e wo se wutimi stabilize. Na eno no timi ama businesses a plan. Base de bia da petrol bo no kwa na ekosoro na nyema bo ekosoro dia. E dia ho kire and better businesses and the citizens so. Na obi ebie de enti so bie mu a ye di nkomo afa fa anwo ho ne se Ghana fo bebre ena na ewe ni da so se o mampanyi akufu ado no Dr. Bawumia betena konwa so a petrol bo ebeba fom. And Ghana fo nya sa agidie no because of adokodokon nsemo a MPP for katre won emra no mo position. Meka 2016 campaign, 2012 campaign. Boshe dead da MPP for the ma Ghana for petrol bo ho no. En na ma Ghana for bebre nya agidie wo mu eto aba ma omo. Esan se no mo hwe ni mu se omo de omo beba na petrol bo akofom. I'm talking about commercial drivers unions. I'm talking about short mates, taxi drivers. Most of them had high expectations. In fact, omumu bi kura jeje sika de ma MPP 4-year campaign in 2016. Me wo minsemu ha some of the tweets and statements are then candidate Akufo-Addo and Dr. Bawumia when they were looking for power omo pay to me. Obi we dated 6th December 2016. Omampenya Akufo-Addo Twitter handle a day to the December 7 elections. I say I have seen how drivers, both private and commercial, struggle to pay for high prices of fuel and insurance premium. Vote Akufo-Addo. Hashtag vote Akufo-Addo. Dr. Bawumia, 18th May 2015. I say Mahama has no sympathy for Ghanaians. Adanya yato fetrum. President Mahama Nitima.
Ekosiisen on Asempa.
Then on 3rd May 2012. Dr. Bawumia Kroye was the prices of basic commodities such as gari, pure water, cement, and prices of fuel products had all seen triple-digit increases. Then on 18th February 2012, then candidate Akufo-Addo said the cost of living and the cost of fuel is the highest in Ghana today. So, when in Sembibri no mokai, and a Ghana for no mumujidi at Wabama womo. I feel de ni you. Omo betina komia so na petrol gallon ba kon ye tono ayereso 16 Ghana cedis eni diesel nyina eni bo na do 31 Ghana cedis, almost double what they lambasted and berated President Mahama for. 16 cedis almost in the BC da the highest ti ento abentia Mahama ye ba ye de beba form and they do 31. What double no? In 4.5 years? You are 2021 when this is what makes the whole thing alarming. 2021 January. Na petrol bo per gallon near about 22 cedis.
Ekosiisen on
and they do 31, meaning say in less than a year, only 10 months, I buy away the 10 cedis now to petrol boom. ebi si Ghana bako semu da 10 cedis increment ewo petrol buo mu in only 10 months. Obi President Mahama ne President Mills betina konwa so na petrol boy 5 cedis per gallon.
Asempa FM.
Omu fra konwa so after 8 years in 2016 na born is 16. Na just omo in 8 years they added 11 cedis to the price per gallon of petrol and diesel. Obi ultima say 8 years 11 cedis. Now what the 1 year at the 10 cedis aka petrol bo 1 year no kra ende. Enti enei car owners, Uber drivers, taxi drivers, abobo ya driver for omo di okada ye adwuma omo to petrol gum omo twi 207 ne buses ne cars akese obi omo adwuma gu because they spend more money buying petrol and yet they cannot increase transport fares to that level. Enti omo dwetiri omo adwuma nyina ehye na enye nonko asanso manyeme wodwaso ayeden boakosoro nansa na meba nyeme wodwaso because yakodwom
Asempa FM.
na me no discuss the impact of fuel prices here have on general prices, for which reason there must be drastic reductions in NSA. Diana ama petrol boakosoro so tiase impempino obete no aban so we international market price amansan dwaso bo no na akosoro obi no kwasem ne say in our case enyema ema petrol ni diesel bo ekosoro sa no eye enyema mienu taxes etododo a aban we asesa gu petrol so and a two you see the na hoden exchange rate baby a dollar na dro eye sa nyema miensa no determine petrol bo international market price, what we call the IMP, the exchange rate and taxes. Emu mienu a taxes ne sidi na ho ode no aban wo so control. International market price and the yen so control. Na ofa taxes a o mampenya Kufuor do opposition no. Kasetia John Mahama ni tema John Mahama timu eden. Or the taxes are big petrol, so taxes in nuisance taxes. Maybe a ESLA, okay. It be a special petroleum tax. And no share boss ya to abamanua obe yini in free. And ne obey obi. ESLA no ka so be twem no wantwem. Odi akosia wowa, o se ESLA no John Mahama de buy no ka se Ghana for yentua no fie numpe. Na yenya sika na ekakakra ababeto power sector na yefantwem free ho. Na ntimi ma ECG ni grid co na VR nyina omo na so na dum so to wenye den entwa. Enti nenhyehyɛ yemu no na Ghana for yebetua ESLA for only 5 years. Dr. Bawumia ne omampenye Kufuor do afa ESLA ya omo ka se enya de papa obodom be ye firi no omo enya mfiri omo afa de akosi awowa akogye bosia. Enu nti ESLA no I was thinking yetua no 5 years na ne yebetua no 15 years. Omo wie omo tumu 20% ene yechiri ESLA nko a. This they did within their first 4 years. After you see 2021 mua, you free say COVID-19 about man for nyuma gunti or be nyatema, because you see in this period what responsible governments are doing for their people they are providing relief. Yet 10 years so send be ya ankran nyuma ho be hen hayo. Abana sanso akofa ESLA for fraba we dey na ni ho 20 pesos on every liter of diesel and petrol. Omantenye Kufuor do dey aba afi. Nkamane nso wa owie ya. Wasanso akofa tuo bi a ni din tantantan boiler tax, say sanitation levy. Petrol so ya the boiler tax atoso. Nti every liter of diesel and petrol 10 pesos boiler tax that's all. Owie gas and here for beto no LPG wasanso the 18 pesos per liter akwa akotoso. These are only new taxes in kwano no. Wasanso the COVID levy 1% on NHIL. 1% on VAT aba, and obi you know that these are indirect taxes. Adia obeto bi eka ho. So OMCs no omo na ekofa oil ne ba meyenya bito no. They are paying all these taxes. What would they do? They will pass it on to the consumer. Now obi, apart from this so no, your taxes bi na da petrol so dada. Abai we buy wa increase. Ebi ni bust margin. Na ye 3 pesos per liter of diesel and petrol. boss margin how dia tumu ko 4 pesos and 5 pesos impo o mampenya ku for tumu free 3 pesos on Dr. Bawumia e dia ko 9 pesos boss margin this year 2021 yipe
Ekosiisen
tax I find fuel market margin na ye 3 pesos omo de call 5 pesos 67%. Boss margin there near 200%, 3 to 9. We are 3 to 5, 67%. Omu and road fund levy and also a component of ESLA omatum from 41 pesos to 46 pesos. So many increases and obi and none the ababedu the major factor. And omu ni mama muntino. Now Dr. Bawumia opposition join enumwa mama penyi ma akufo adokra ka say we asimi nyanse nyina onyankopon de ahye Bawumia team. See if the fundamentals of your economy are weak, the exchange which will expose you. Ma Ghana for nya adwin bi say Obama cedi na ba begina brane. Ama dollar ba form and the dollar do 6 cedis 20 pesos. Dr. Bawumia wa ya yehu no. Say wadane ho digitization man. Economy kura de onka ho asembiem. Obe petu mi de bia osori a wote Malata market. O ma yaso munwe e na Malata market ayese. Ese ono yire Samira ese mwanya push mo daka kesi nti edwom kura no onko hobie. Onko dwom biem to onu nyema bo e na dollar do 6.2 e na o masisa taxes bebre we nyina gu yeso in 1 year obi. There is no government in the world in this post-COVID era 2021 or the taxes be gu ni man for so chain Dr. Bawumia ni o mampenye kufu ado aben. They are so wicked. Tema de tema omu ni bi magana for. Na Idi Amin Mubutu sese kumukura no omu be ya site modin we Bola tax ESLA 20 pesos boss margin matum fuel market taxes be all at once aden. All at once aden. Why? Before COVID 2019, Sika send munya tax revenue munya be 43 billion Ghana cedis. In COVID season 2020, munya 45 billion. You were looking for 47, you reviewed it to 43, and you got 45 billion. Sika be ndiem. And amu pentia. Mo the taxes we aba dollars so munti be manage the problems we nyina eba. Now obi Dr. Bawumia ne yama me Samira Bawumia ye Dr. Bawumia here ene antibeki se omosi aho 20 no mu nkodwom biem aye dia kodwom ti omunti adwom nyema na omatimi ne omukru no makasa mo matete nyema so because kroma ye hwe enyema ye disi dan ma me start afro because Ghana need hye bia person obobra en Ghana so abrabo ne se wesi dan ana meboa cement one bag
and where effect of fuel pricing.
Yes. Now when so many prices are gather no from the your markets of the me be ma asempa mo pa mo kodwom na mo ko check before the latest increment. And the latest increment ya be from Wednesday Thursday ko prices in versa. And where before this latest South Asia. Honorable sir ada yama fuel coupon na. Omo amunya free fuel coupon free aban ho dey say ya ba o dey oba agro mu nche menya jo se wonya bi nti ana MPC ma omu fuel coupon debi Honorable Tio cement one bag near 27 Ghana
as at
December 2016.
Okay.
Yene mahama tena na almost wuni mama mu no ye incompetent no. Ene ya amamu papa ba ye no ye ton 52 Ghana. Okosiri ma mentifia 54 Ghana. Cement. Iron rods 16 mm no. One packet yene jo mahama te 2016 ye ton 2,800. Ene ye ton 5,300 iron rods. And chance ya ye de bodanso. Na ya to one packet 44 mm no. Na ya to 520 cedis. Ya ne joma amati 2016 no. And ne ya to 1,300 Ghana cedis in chance ya de bodanso. PVC pipes. Na ya to baako 20 mm no 3 cedis. And ne ya to baako 8 Ghana cedis. Obi electricity cables. The friend cable metal no 16 mm no. We see that by electricals. Near ton of 700 Ghana cedis 2016 and they ton of 1,553 cedis. Ne 1.5 mm no cable metal near ton of 78 Ghana and near ton of 167 cedis. Obi yanka se man yama bo nko suru adan embe ko nanim na abrabɔ kɔ nanim nyema bɔ bɛyɛ den ɛbɛkɔ soro aban bi aba nyema bɔ bɛyɛ den ɛbɛkɔ soro ba hwɛ mpɔmpɔn so na yɛ den ɛkɔ soro no afi wom akatua ntumu a aban yi de ma aban dwumayɛfoɔ yɛ sɛ 4%. And so petrol bu akosoro 10 cedis in percentage terms no 45%. Hwɛ mpɔmpɔn so a ɛdansi ho nyamedru aduane buo mpo de bobo omo ye deda na ya planting for food and jobs inti ani say aduane abu aduane so bu aduane bo ba for menya sa we dia fe na aduane bo kosoro minu ya kokonte abetie lapewa boys de hwe omo half a ukrum a kokonte samboto bako December 2016 and your mama tell you turn 200 Ghana cedis.
It's some bottom.
Yes, and they turn 600 Ghana, 200% increment. Kokunte. Anybody can check. A bro, one bag. It's a bro, the nyama bibiri. Ghana food dear bro papa. Dokuno bankun ne dia keka. One bag near no your mama 2016 near turn 170 Ghana. And near turn 450 Ghana cedis. 450. Unye bimpo na wato. Maza beans. Majinu konko no. Ni etoba ako 150 Ghana. Yoku gare o ga beans de ze gare o de wono a etu. Eno so a majinu konko 150 ne say yetono 5 Ghana cedis instead of 1 cedi 50 pesos they say do 5 cedis. Gare o loka. Ah na ye ne mahamate 2016 yetono 5 cedis no. Ene yetono 12 cedis. Jene paint rover no bucket no ne ene jo ma mate ne ton 15 Ghana ene ye ton 40 Ghana cedis minua sachet water 2016 ne ene ma mate ne ton 1 cedi 50 pesos ene ye ton 4 Ghana cedis nantwinam 1 pound nantwinam 1 pounder ye ne ma mate 2016 ne ton 9 cedis ne ye ton 17 cedis akoko na broiler enye layers so broiler yene ma amate 2016 December ye di bona ye tono 35 Ghana cedis ene ye tono 70 Ghana cedis akoko ya bisa madam e ma na ebre o nya za sika no mudi o mo ka za akokoma ne nso a obi me ko dwom yem hyeme o de opa o chena ye mfa makola na kohwe ade fight oil anwa ne ye tono 130 Ghana cedis in 2016 ene ye tono 285 Ghana cedis Nkosua 1 crate. They na eye on the crate is almost the bebraba but they near turn 12 cedis in 2016 and you turn 26 cedis. Minia, we even before the latest increment. And can you imagine the increases ebeba after this increment in fuel na? And you say na ye kano. Enye NDC MPP asemu and enya asem serie. Ye ka Ghana for how omuwom. Ye ka omani mu aye den. And Omani why den because of one thing, the insensitive and bad leadership of two people, Dr. Bawumia and President Akufo-Addo. Omuni tema omunima mamuo. And because they are enjoying life, they don't care about the masses. But this is answer remember your demands and so be demand this is the higher capacity to obi. Ekosiisen taxes na omudi agufu so nti amabo na kodrusa. Na ye na ban no ema yetua more taxes ya yakoma ye home ti ya ye bri ena sika no kro mo gye dia ye mpuntu nyuma bi a ye benya so mfaso senka obi anya ya na aban se muntu ya more taxes on fuel because me pesika ye school ne kwan na ogye sika no de be ye kwan ne school aya aso pitia senka anya ya o de be ye nyuma pa be ma nyuma ba kuruma ma boys ne girls anya adwuma ya senka anya ya na we dia omugye sika na mo de akomo ma mpanyi Akufo-Addo won office na so ye na sika die basa kata hyehyɛ ne proye ne sika seye obi in 2017 sika ye de ko mampanyi Akufo-Addo aso ye check appendix 4E of the 2017 budget na ye 79 million cedis in 2021 sika ye de ko na so ye ahuri akodu 823 million cedis from 79 million to 823 million 937% increase sika no de dey sorry I know akọ chata wiem hyen so no usua no when o dream so obedware wo wiem nti no coach high player ni din kakaka Boeing 737 uti ni din kura na wo yemu ahyew don hwiri ba ko bia Ghana for bo ho ka 800 million sika dada no $14,000 ba ko Airbus ACJ 320 new ni din kakaka 1 hour bia $20,000 over 1.2 billion OCDs and Ghana for taxpayers na ye brenu ye tua fuel la ye suno drivers for suno ye sika no de ode no. Meanwhile jet yi su Ghana for ya to bia ma ya ma mpanyinfo. President Kufuor time of fire taxes worth $45 million. And the two we shall be meboa kasa meboa. Dassault Falcon 900 EX and obi meboa. We am saying a bibremu a ope presidential jet e jina ne nanso pa etoso num. Very comfortable. And then MPP vote mi kase. O mampenye Kufuor do ho ato no wa ye tenten dodo. Nti o tra Falcon 900 ni mu tra etene ne namu a ne nan no ntimi ntinim. Dr. Gideon Boako me aminua. Onisfa ntimi ntinim. No, what business? Hey, 90 say, my Penyaku father watching George Opon, we are president of Liberia now. Co-president, yeah, was the 9 coming. Presidential jet, yeah, was most in the 9 community, all rented luxurious jets. Upon we are no did to quite. Or the Amagini Bissau president, or the Sierra Leone president, and not President Mahama did to quite. President Mahama no call UN General Assembly meetings, offer British Airways commercial. One time we put offer economy Ethiopian airline because oye wi for ba oni baby free oni set ne man for wa hu hia mu o wote mama wo mo o lead by example na national boy de bi jet akese ni sika seye parties akese mo ba ye mwanye sika cha man bia mo bobo sia cha man bia mo ko mo di 216 billion na ka Ghana ka ho mo beto Ghana ka at 120 billion mo de do 336 billion adding 216 billion Ghana ni bia ne ye che Ghana kama Ghana population what the 11,000 cedis. Taxes in 4 years President Mahama 83 billion in 4 years. President Kufuor wenya 157 billion 2021 de enka ho. Oil President Kufuor, President Mills, President Mahama omunyenya one oil for per jubilee fields amounting to 40% of your oil revenue. Monkwa manya 3 oil fields. Sika no mo de ayede sikadi and ready omoye no to 18 drums of cables ayera omawia 105,000 liters of gas oil omawia to na e was a managing ye netimi refine ye oil na nyame dia kye no na timi aboa ma petro boa kosoro no krono no mobo no e mu ye we nyina wia we should pay more taxes bola tax esla this na fuel akosoro na Ghana for akomete nti dia ne ye ka yes say o mampenye Kufuor
now the one we see
ne Dr. Bawomi aso ma da o mon sorry Ghana for ne ba won tumi na wo so mo de ye adwuma pa e de ahoto bebre o manfo taxes bebre ba o mo de do petrol so no international market price na wonti nya hu bibia taxes ne de obetima ye hu bibi so we are calling on them. Number 1 special petroleum tax ye nyin free ho. Number 2 sa new esla 20 pesos no mo de aba no o mu nyin free ho. Bola tax no kromo efi menye mo jeje bola tax ye na mo de ye no krumwa hwenkan fi an emne ya munyi bola tax ni free so enya this time ni ya baba ya bola tax so ti ase na new tax increments amodi aba ama ade ne bo akosoro too much no in free and finally obi beka say no munyi taxes ni free how do they get revenue? I'm saying that they have gotten more than this year second quarter are buying revenue projections from oil omu exceeding by $89.1 million. 89 just second quarter, not the whole year. $89 million. You know why? Because I buy budget you know, or budget project say yeah oil now you tune hand the kwa bonten kotwa. You be $54.7 per barrel. They say buona kosura could do $80 our mansenja so we've gotten a windfall. We are getting more for yeah oil now the kwa mansenja so kotono. So if you are getting more money than sika weni na so nsaka, you are getting it from oil. Now we waste no problem. Other na yensan special petroleum tax. Special petroleum tax was introduced by President Mahama when the price of oil, the export price, reduced to below $40 per barrel. Yeah, the base be show up government revenue there yem puntu nyoma. And I didn't claim $80. Mu sika kwa na money na so sika bebre. And you are wasting it. We see one secondary school, we see one hospital, we see one airport, we see one university. Munya es butunyuma ba kokra ebe tumi bi adwumani ye yo abakrumha. And you keep on heaping taxes upon taxes on Kenyans. So enough is enough. And I want I want all of them MPP for to join us. Because said you and Eko Total and Shella NDC ni and MPP ni pump. The NDC for ni a pump different, MPP for pump different. And I will be me boy. We are all Ghanaians and we all feel it. Say or tete so that one never from one. Ye nyina ye benya so mfa so. Enya sadia. Ahokyere ne be kosoro. Na afi bonya bronya ye di animi de.
Sempa FM.
Menya so say ye di bronya ahokyere bronya. It will be the worst ever in the history of Ghana if President Akufo-Addo doesn't heed our call and scrap these nuisance, unnecessary, useless taxes on petroleum products now.
Honorable slide, Sammy take aside from 5 p.m. He's done some 27 minutes. You have the same time.
32 minutes.
No, 27. This.
Yes.
Me you were from pa because of na Sami Jamfi. Mpempire and person me address issues. And I will see President Mahama do baby of our economy because or your for back on him baby free. If you America ban say ya, if business class. Your flag bearer, efa economy, ma wofa business class. Who won your for?
I don't
your for?
Finish.
You just came from the US on a business trip, on a business class. Now who to me can say?
And you know the class I traveled on?
You traveled on business class.
And no
who to the extent the example I will my and I make country say we flag bearer. Do you did you ma be no? Or no for economy? Ma offer business. Ma offer business there. I'm on for 8 years. But you see, yeah, politics are. Let us be fair to the fact. Sa nsem kikei na Ghana for tinasi no mutie. NDC ni MPP no mo ka che say e titi o maso. Obi, this argument it's been back and forth in this country. And I'm happy. He started and he went very well about factors and fuel prices a cost. But one man stay home because on a true. He couldn't stay there. Or can the cost of the world market price? Or we are local exchange rate. Or we are local inflationary rate. One stay home and not jump into the market. Okay, can nyama boom brasa we bo say, look, I'm a benywa domo. From 1992 to date, that politics no Ghana for Omabre. They are tired because you see. Let me take you back to the NDC manifesto in 2008 and 2012. NDC foresaid they will prepare and present to Parliament legislation on various taxes and tariff measures. That is in 2008. Designed to provide relief for Ghanaians. NDC 2008 manifesto, page 16. Also, they said the campaign say 2008 say or see the new NDC government will not introduce any new tax in capital letters. The same NDC said you tihayo kasa nei say that is how they were telling Ghanaians no new taxes will be introduced in this country. Instead, we shall seek to improve tax revenue by introducing reforms in tax administration, shifting from reliance on direct taxes to indirect taxes, and enhancing tax incentives. NDC 2008 manifesto, page 45. Course in 2017, you buy nuisance taxes. This is the same NDC, the same stock of NDC. NDC FM. These were their promises. Ghana for Hochirwamo, you the president go for 3 more ding, go for gallon, and the year introducing new taxes. Womo ba bemono. Womo the nuisance taxes. To the extent say, grant here did do, a clear for the do the tax.
Ekosiisen on
it's part of the nuisance taxes. They buy 2017, and they abolishing nuisance taxes now. And the same NDC who brought the nuisance taxes, and then the same NDC is telling us say we should withdraw the taxes. He's telling them nuisance taxes, and listen to what the minority in Parliament then kaye efa the so-called taxes are, and then Onoka Che and say we buy nuisance taxes. Yes, we removed those taxes in 2017. You remove taxes, no? The minority in Parliament, led by Aveji, Ghana say it's unnecessary for government to remove those taxes. where does the NDC stand? And then he's advocating say omo taxes be amba. Yeah, buy and those nuisance taxes, we were able to remove them. And the NDC in parliament, led by the chairman of the way, or say, and necessary, say Ghana for. And with your permission, let me read what Aveji said to the advantage of Ghanaians. This is when we remove the nuisance taxes. Or say, minority want so-called nuisance taxes brought back in 2018 budget. That was 2017. They want it back. And then the same NDC is telling you, say, taxes in free so. Or the minority in parliament says it feels vindicated in its prediction that the 2017 abolition of nuisance taxes will hurt government ability to fund its developmental projects. So on that score, almost yenfa taxes no samra back. Obi, kasa ye kenyina no. The papa ika, the maker, the woka nyina no. Omai bia, your standard of measurement. Mimitioi, say 4 prices a buffer. You ensure the world market price of the crude. You ensure factors are okika nene. Oka exchange rate say ba so bechi CD. One to me and chi CD. Anunti enama 4 prices na kosro. Granted, said that is what he's saying. Assuming we are living under the NDC. Now, historical antecedent of how exchange rate has affected this country in the time past. Now compare the records of the NDC and compare it to that of the MPP. Now sanka ya NDC bremo anka badisa nipa nam sebi ene ye betwitwa me yawe wo man mo. In 1993 to 1996, an exchange rate depreciated by 27%.
Ekosiisen on Asempa.
In 1997 to 2000, depreciated cumulatively by 25%. In 2001 to 2004 under President Kufuor, cumulatively depreciated by 11%. In 2005 to 2009, depreciated by 10.1%. In 2013 to 2016, under Baumia, ni Nana Dodan Kufuor, depreciated by 18%. 2017, that is Jomahama, 18%. 2017 to 2019, depreciated by 7.3%. In 2020, COVID aba, COVID was 3.6%. So the effect of the depreciation to the prices that you can want some and then sanka NDC in a wa benwa compare 3% to 18%, which is better. Compare. If these are the indicators, wow, can say a bois ma determine prices na ka. Just say it. So the economy ayekano wait way say ye ho akire. If this time aye womu na saka NDC na exchange rate alone as a factor, the rate at which was galloping under your regime, the Sanya Canada would be living in a worse state than today. Unless you want to go back to subsidizing the fuel for us. But if these indicators as it stands today, and Nyama Oka say a Buama fuel prices a cost road there, our records today is extremely better, and that has given us a respite. Oka Malata market or Kanyama Buonia the idea we cost road Tony say. There's a cumulative effect of all this, and there's a standard of measurement. The same standard of measurement as Sami Jemfimo and measure inflation will crum hano. It hasn't changed. In any case, the basket has been expanded. The basket I did measure no, it's been expanded. Many ukasa is here. Inflation in 2016 now is 17.15%. The rate at which Ananya Buo a costro ewo maimoha. That was average percentage increase in inflation. Ewo kroma. Many ukasa is here. And I'm 8.2%. So between MPP and NDC, in terms of inflation, are you telling me say the standard of measurement of inflation has changed? Because if you say, you may go to another place. Obisube quote a price lower than what you are quoting today. That is why we have a statistical service department that is supposed to put all these things into consideration and come out. Sabi, abambi eniwa obaye say Ghana for whom betchire woman. No. Yet Kromla, and people were complaining of fuel prices ni cost of living. Yes, say yen to me yanko Togo, yanko tna Togo. As I buy and digitoa, yen to me develop your mind. We should situate the argument. Then hear the fundamentals. Aye dibu or minor. Now say ye banner emotions. We are appealing to people's emotion and populism. There, we will not get answers to the challenges of this country. So for me, it is obvious. Say as summer here can and then petrol prices it can be bia. World price of crude, exchange rate, inflation, and everything. Come on. And now a costro and I say baffle. But the can say, even though a costro and neno, Sanka NDC, the rate at which I not nyama bo costro, the rate at which I not see the no a Johnny, and then no, and the woman by calculation, I can tell you, we will pay more or double what we are paying today. Ghana phone can womakuma and to omuyem. Time I woman, a time I challenging, and then Obi, Minuka say,
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Government expenditure. A cost by 6% of GDP. Your revenue are falling. You can check the last budget. Overall government revenue has fallen. Aden, in him say a COVID, ama businesses be brave ecoform. That is why we are where we are. Just last week, petroleum way for CSO for they advocated the minister for petroleum energy. He came out, reduced with taxes be as insignificant as it is, people termed it. But it went a long way to reduce the prices. Government now and then, share opportunities are you bet me. So we must be looking at it. Say the cost you should look at the taxes. Be a was not the idea. How much can it come? It's a good call. But to say the management of the economy a contributive factor the records doesn't support it. I beg to differ. Now you go into tangent now do a far flight now the idea. Sabi, go and check the records. Said Koko Anido catch say President Mills not far on you all. Private charter flighter of fire ni tenor or the two it cost this country over $50 million. Go and check the records. So we've had our argument on this presidential jet back and forth. President Mahama, Tama offer commercial flight now the idea no. Didn't we have the Falcon? We had it. What happened? An offer commercial flight. If he was traveling with it on regular basis, you should check how many times he didn't travel with it. So for me, that is not the substance or the subject matter for discussion today. But Obi, on mine. We must strive to yankanokre enchre Ghana for. And I'm happy. Say he was quick to say
Asempa FM.
Abandi aniwa obeba. Nyama bo ebeba form. Nyama bo be kosro. But yenhwe the rate at which nyama bo e kosro. Yenhwe what government can do. 8% of inflation now it is our wish say ebeba form to the barest minimum. I mean, it's not the best standard that we think. But the person accusing you, nipa now or accuse you no. Shani records. As a quatricra so be mount ma no we tie anything. Quatricra ye ka arrears. Me say 2016.
Ekosiisen on Asempa.
Bezria Edima 3 Northern region food Bezria Edima Omokra. Now the schools were threatening to close down. You name how many times national health insurance people threaten to stop taking national health insurance in this country. You name how many times students who had completed school in this country for 4 years, nurses, a teacher need to me Juma 3 years. You see, a mouse second appointment letter, budget 3 months salary. These were the things you did in this country and the things you presided over. And see, Omana Yebuno, Yanshin Lia. Nipa be feel say ye de wo madwin e di agro wo man mo se pepa wa ne atutu ania egu nipa ni ye pepa wa ne atu ania egu nipa ni tan wo beji power na de wo kan ye no you turn back, and this is the NDC for you. How did we arrive by those 17 nuisance taxes in this country when you had promised that you were not going to introduce any new tax in this country? And when government listen and remove the taxes. Your minority in parliament had called, said the taxes should come back. Today, you are there. We should remove them. It helps the discourse. But you must situate the issues quite well. Because president the reality will dawn on you. The reality a bit dawning on you. Then can no crunch them for your economy. No, what are the causes of MYing? Money a cost row, inflation. We all know the causes of this exchange rate differential mainly is due to foreign goods or a taste of foreign goods. Your cranium adodo essence said the export. Your crado and then I mean say in 5 years. Aban abuama and krankranuma, a lot of factories are springing up. Your bomb pie say baby bia benyebi na tumi jina. Na nyama ya krafia manoneno ebe bafom a ebe reduce pressure na e wo aban so no. Oka yesi aban ba onye hwe. Your mo kan say aban ba on see university. So that doesn't mean say we are in the competition of putting up universities. So when government comes, the only thing government does is go and put up universities. E-block, ye buy baby omudiko premier, aban etwaso. Eyebi. So are you saying that when we come, we abandon all this because you've put up a university, we should also go and put up a university? Look, President Kufuor time, the same arguments were going around. Those who knew Odogono Secondary School, Dodowa Ganata Secondary School, President Kufuor brought model schools where old and existing schools were modernized. Go and check Odogono Secondary School. Those days, the man won't pay wako. President Kufuor relocated it. You take credit, say, me now see Odogo. So you are counting how many schools you put up. And many of such schools sprang up all over the country. You buy polytechnics, na infrastructure, who do baby are. Go and see the infrastructure, the Google polytechnics. It is not in competition of what you've done, what you didn't do, but improve the quality. The other two, improve the quality. That is the only way, Obi. Or Maya Yetimono, you better progress. But me, when you want to speak about these things, you speak with data. Say, I'm for data and kasa. Na ye propaganda business as usual. Then Ghana for be say, na mo records net say. Oman peninda da Mahama Abreso. Na ni records power in terms of inflation, in terms of exchange rate, net say ukruma. The taxes, petroleum taxes, demonstrations are who I call so ukruma. We saw it. So say if you say taxes no be. Now, to make us say EGG taxes are they are common pampeni buying or my penny at I mean, it's quite unfortunate for such comments to be made.
Ekosiisen on
Asempa FM or my no that's yes say ye power anti. We go all out, say all the things we want when you get the power. Yenya or you can want same way. May his soul rest in peace. One phone call your friend is saying Parliament. Almost say Ajungo and ye petrol. When say Ajungo, they made mockery of the then president. Say Ajungo and Wanya Nidiaba. They made mockery of him. And so in 2016, when the sugar buy, Sa sugar no almost a Commander Sugar Factory. Sa sugar no, it turned out not to be true. But mind a woman. Me, my concern, I'm saying here, the ordinary people listening to us will not take us serious. They won't take us serious. Because we share the Mokaye in opposition. You are quoting Dr. Baumia, you are quoting Nana Akufo-Addo. I'm quoting the NDC for you. Say, Anya will lose credibility in the eyes of the ordinary persons. And that is not the way we want to travel. We must bring sanity, speak with facts. And these are data. Yes, say institution of statistical service department. Need ye be 2 year records ne da ho no e betumi asesa. When they quantify all this, it should culminate in positive GDP growth. It should not be in recess. It should not be in recess. And so they are okay in your Kamboma Ekosiisen. He said your program is it here. What can you Naboma Ekosiisen? The populism of Yenisika Ekomdien. Have you ever seen a time Ghana for Bepia Bontis and there? Yaboto Mayama. Okay, mammy be not ton idea or ton docno. And I am tortured. Or say reporter and say, Mammy, my mentor would doc no be. Or see no doc no see for not doc no sasa. On also see and torture. You saw that video? It went viral. So it become part of our subculture because when the political class, the only thing we sing in the ears of people And he say e kom die eni sika yenye say o man mu ayedin. When those who make these calls, those who talk like this, they live affluent lives. You think the ordinary people will believe us going forward? They won't. But me say the data does not support the call by the NDC. And the NDC are not credible enough to attack government because we share the indicators and now say component are a determined pricing. Talking about pricing. But let's look at the importance of but of course, government business somewhere will also suffer. When it does, I'm not too sure. The same people
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Okay. In the Honorable Sylvester Tete, Sammy Meba, and Moten and Ekosiisen Suni, Haya Asempa 94.7 FM. Enti many Honorable Sylvester Tete na lawyer Sammy Jemfine wo studio ha Sammy bebem na ma general reactions we are monkai say you any other business you best idea to am so na UPSA University of Professional Studies Accra and a Melcom ebie one branch ewo ho your friend the Melcom UPSA branch. Melcom is your favorite shopping destination and any just opposite the Accra College of Education, adjacent UPSA, Medina, Ewon Kraiha, Melcom a big branch. You know, sir, Okohwa, it spread over 4 floors in the son with thousands of items all under one roof, fully air conditioned, aside of very, very big parking space. In Okohwa, a wide range of products. Supermarket, houseware, kitchenware, electricals, electronics, home decor, household furniture, lighting, sport and fitness facilities, and as a sport and fitness, stationary items, and many more. Oko also a sign of fresh fruit and vegetables, frozen food.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Melcom UPSA, ye be Monday to Saturday 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. and a Sunday so 12 noon to 8 p.m. Terms and conditions apply. Melcom, where Ghana shops. In the channel, say be a UPSA. Ko na unso fawo hon ekoko jim emu de papa menka enadao. Mu amope genuine work visa, tourist visa, study visa, business visa. Edietu kwan akọ Malta, Portugal, Italy, Czech Republic, Denmark, Ireland, Canada, Croatia, Romania, Dubai, UK, and any other place across the world. Me pacho continental Africa aba ediamount. In fact, October year ekosi March next year. Unim se Dubai Expo no ekoso. Continental Africa was special package, very cheap. Edema wana weni jing so obeko Dubai Expo ibi. Kawon ho bronya yin so mo ampesa mo Christmas holidays ewo Dubai. Monko Continental Africa na omonhwe emmoamo. Also, Continental Africa ewo cheap and reliable flight tickets and hotel reservations to all destinations. Into now no one could in Sawoso 0240-712-951. Omo number no. Sammy, mamintio.
Medase.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Na nensem na o ka no ayeme nwanwa kakra because
Asempa FM.
Asem we da pono so aye ka no. Eye petrol ni diesel a. Aban we beto gallon ba kobo at 16 cedis. Na do 31 cedis, almost double.
That world market price.
Me patron so kasa ma more honorable. Ebiem ye ka petrol boa. Ye started 2021 January. Now ye talk gallon ba 22 cedis. Now in only 10 months, now buying Dr. Bawumia ni o mampenye kufuado. E de best 10 cedis atoswa e na twem 30 Ghana.
Asempa FM.
Ye ka senia santumu we di ahokyra ba beto driver for ni mate for so. Car owners for so. Ghana for so. Anyhow, ama nyeme wodwa so boaye den akosoro say ye aduane, say ye nsuo, say ye nam, say ye chensia ye de bodan so say ye cement. Mature facts. Did me feel on abo ba be ka say e bi ono wakodwom. De Sami Jemfi ka no enyampa. Ade we o se ne bo ti sense wente sa. Ene de ka wo kasa. Ene bia entumu a mesi aba petrol ne diesel bo so no o wente sa enyampa sa fi Dr. Bawumia ni o mampenye kufuado o no na ese so muni mamamuo enim sika sem hyehye no. Enya no kra so mo de 10 cedis aka petrol ne diesel bo ho. Na no de wo kasa na ye debate. Na baby awodi ni nami ena Sami Jemfi ko fa business class. Ena ye kan say NDC for neteswa and kebeya west. The ordinary Ghanaian listening to us is not interested in that. Obi, machiremu say one of the major factors are ama petru akosoro. Eye taxes are na buy omodi atoso. Wetimi dispute. Makabola tax 10 pesos per liter of diesel and petrol. Maka Esla 20 pesos per liter of diesel and petrol, all in this year. Maka 18 pesos increment on LPG gas every kilogram. What is here? Maka boss margin amudia free 3 pesos akọ 9 pesos. Fuel market margin amudia free 3 pesos adi akọ 5 pesos. Maka road fund levy component of Esla every you can say 43 pesos, 41 pesos to 46 pesos. Won't mean dispute to Sanya Menina. What says Sami Jenfia for business? You see, it's argument for from one. Not done personal attacks. But tax is my boss. FM. Obi, my men certain free this point. Bola tax on Omojia, Omo de Bresa Sami Jenfi. Maybe so. Maybe so. Bola tax, ye jay de Masa Jenfi. Esla, e Basa Jenfi. Boss margin e Basa Jenfi. Fu me ya ban djuma, ma ya ban djuma da. Abanye tuya mekada. Me ya nkra me ye me lawyer. Me ye me ada nyama nketenkete young boy.
Asempa FM.
Na enti said ya ukanimpo ya no krese makwa bruche na mafa business class. So obi twi ne twa tiki chair me. Say baby am nyese. You don't know me pacho. O kasa ma ye din. Ma me so me nkabi kaka MPP for de mo ye kabi an kabi dodo. Me show. Ma me nkabi. Eti ye ka taxes ama petrol bu akoso a ozi obi afa business eno e fa economy ni ho ben. Eno na ama dollar do say series 20 pesos no. The business class no. Ana eno na ama petrol bu do 31 Ghana cedis per gallon no. Eno na de bola tax abeto fuel was one. You see the reason why I make come ampenye kufu ado control one sem say no ye president. Ghana for ni tuaneka. Nataria was Ghana for 20 de tomano. Omi ultima say. He is not like Sami Jenfi. Na duane a wodi. Say ya menkeni yes yo pe menken fufu pa.
Asempa FM.
Say ya adwena ya de be ya adwene nkwan ama no antibe. Ni nyina Ghana for taxes nye de to. Are you getting me? Na wuya no na wutu kwan ya ma wuem shen Ghana ejapade worth $45 million. Plane na mu efe one of the most comfortable presidential jets you can get in Africa. Dassault Falcon 900EX. And yes I say and yes toa ehwo atochima esi ho wo dia da ne trotro na de bokobokobo wo ji ntwobo kakra na de ama opon wia Liberia president na de ama Guinea Bissau president na de ama Sierra Leone president wo de wo se me so chen plane no na Professor Mills no jo ma ama no mudi tukwan me de na show boy enya me size no me pe Boeing 737 me pe Airbus ACJ 320 new 1 hour bia $20,000 na Ghana for no mo bra mo tua more taxes no de o musika etua me koka wo say ankra private citizen mafa business class. Are you confused or what? You don't understand what we are talking about. So if we are talking about the wasteful lifestyle of a president, Ghana for ne born a car, don't bring private matters here. So what am I say? And no, you're the first point. The second point, taxes here, okay, ye be taxes filons NDC for kasen kenisi ye masa.
Ekosiisen
Yana FM. Honorable Virginia Ukotu. I will not even go into it because NDC we've never canvassed that position. But let's even assume say Honorable Virginia Dr. Bagumia advisor. Ona yo mampenye kufu advisor. Momo say ni mamambo we were overtaxing Ghanaians. Anya za no mo kan. Enti yanto abamba mo na mo move Ghana from taxation to production. Momo ba mo nya ne tese de NDC for ye no. Now, ube develop Ghana through tax incentives. Ube tete taxes wa Ghana for one he. Wa ba na watoto taxes na petrol bo akosora. O se NDC for say ma ye nyi tax in free o anything ye nyi free o. Ase me what be that? Obi. What be that? And then this is for any average so na ka say monye bola tax e wo petrol so. Average na ka say monfa COVID levy 1% on VAT. Any NHI embra. Ena ono abu average. On na ka say monfa Esla 20 pesos embra. So why are you trying to blame your insensitivity and your bad policies on the NDC? mo social contract among the Ghana for 1 year ba mu say ye kra mu si ye nim sika ye incompetent it mu tie ye kra ye den. You are just engaging in petty politics and cheap equalization. But Ghanaians, like you said, are not interested in that. Boshebe na ode share wo mo a omujira so ode share Ghana for jira so to aba ma wa abeye social contract between you and them. We'll move Ghana from taxation to production. Yet sika so so come dey. Musebo betina konwa so in 18 months mo be transform Ghana sika sem Dr. Bawumia or say in 18 months no community will have a water or toilet problem. They were not done with
Asempa FM.
Esla, what did you say about Esla? O can use and taxes asem. Mo can say Esla e news and tax me boa won ka say me boa. Obi me boa. O se boa se wo be ye free ho. O ba ye Esla no de akosia wo wa akogye bosia. Ade a wo sia nye papa no, wo de ne chiri kokwa ye di ni ma. Wo wo kremoni a onye pork so ore pork soup, onon pork soup. Wo bi da. Uri akosia wo akogye bosia ade anka wosenka yetua no 5 years jo mahama nhihye yemu no ene ye ba betua no 15 years. Can you dispute it? What does that say about you, Dr. Bawumia, the MPP, President Ekufo-Addo? Doesn't that show say mo ye dishonest mo kanokre? Ye kan we ya o de na baby na NDC ye we guys up cheap politics and equalization. I don't ye Ghana for
on Asempa.
Bosha wo share ya ye gina so de to aba ma wo no eno na ye social contract with the people. And what we are saying is that with regards to petrol, no, mo can say mo be yi taxes in the fuel. And indeed, mo buy a sika mwenye na was a special petroleum tax. Yeah, they buy for say Ghana for between for only 2 years. It had a sunset clause. Obi, you know that. Because that time now man said just so bought for oil, like I said, now back from below $40. What you say? In the years say pick it up cost ra, you be ye fuel. Say I pick it up $80. You are getting more from oil than you even expected to get this year. You free wa was the NDC. I say I don't free. Then he makes an argument say NDC na teswa. Enka petrol bo be ye dia chense. Wa asem wa working. Ono na say yemfa data nkasa me patro me boa. Ono abo say yemfa data nkasa nti yen hwe data no. Ye betina konwa so 2009 na petrol gallon 5 cedis. In 8 years, both Professor Mills and John Muhammad could do 16 cities. Yet the 11 cities per account. Well, after 10 months, all the 10 cities that capital were unfair. You are talking about data. Sen ka yeye tia konwa so a enka petrol bo be yefo. Na 10 months bi am the 10 cities na to petrol so a ene mo be do 2024. Petrol say ye better gallon 100 Ghana cedis.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
10 months, all the 10 cities at home. You are comparing yourself to a buyer in 8 years. Or the 11 cities na to petrol mu say sa ban no te so anka petrol bo be ye dia che say in 8 years ye to petrol mu 11 cities in 10 months what mu 10 cities o buy overall what double bo no and you are saying say ka ye te so a enka be ye we. So what is the data, what is the basis of that assertion? Then I'll say mesan so kasa about exchange rate. Na exchange rate ye na ye te so a enka exchange rate no e be ye worse, and they engage in, you know, periodic, you can say changes in exchange rate. Wait is on 93 to 20 something percent, massa. And now compare dollar to. And yes, our more percentage now. Yeah, the best $100 diamawo. Dollar na is 20 pesos. Uni be a co. And the rate of change in exchange rate there. Yan fan kasa. Obi masendi bibiama. A Twitter or mampenye Ekufo-Addo ye. On 4th May 2016, me pesa okasa o kan na watiefo nyina tie bi na ono abosuntie na argument wankwanko ye ne baabia sa na percentage change ye say enya no na mo kan opposition aga na fo gina toto abama mo obi me patro kan o mampenye Ekufo-Addo no mu asem e ma me na me famra twi.
The current depreciation of the Ghana cedis against the US dollar is because of bad leadership. We should not be where we are today to buy dollar for 3 cedis 72 pesos. Vote for change. Hashtag change now.
Massa, when the boss na mo say you know. Ono abo hwe. O man penyin Ekufo-Addo say, any said dollar edu 3 cedis 72 pesos. Obi enya za no kan. O say dollar. Any say edu 3 cedis 72 pesos da. Ena Ghana fo atie sa adokodoko nsem ye dia to abama. O ba ya edu 6 cedis 20 pesos. Importers are suffering. Exporters are suffering. Businesses is good. Among for the trade shit. I've heard here. Bekan was a million thousand NDC brand or depreciative percentage when the year they do 6.2 cry a year. Now, who freeze all catch a gun of was all better not $1 be do 20 pesos and come to Obama. I say, Abuano Yazifidi no channel and Nisunku, Janos one Nisunku. And then, John Mahama Bresson, not dollar trading with the cedi at $1 is to 3 cedi 72 pesos. Not a doss or dodo. Next, that's why bad leader, I say bad leadership. But say dollar a trading with cedi at 6 cedis 20 pesos there a good leadership. You see their logic
on Asempa FM.
And your good leadership. Because I would there a bad leadership. What bon pay your own standard. What the end of your word. Emano, the worst leadership ever. Pay o man penye kufu ado numu asem. And yes, I'm fee. Now, if you also want to talk about percentage changes in exchange rate, look. The Ghana for 2016 na moye de day na yenim sikasem managino. The dollar, the cedi depreciated in 2016 by 9.6%. In 2019, before COVID, it depreciated by 12%. In 2019, cedi depreciated in 2016. COVID time one depreciation at 3.6 in India. And not honorable. What they fans? Basic economics. COVID in businesses are slowed down or Nippon ko China, Nippon ko Kwan Subium. What do you say? The economies of the world are shut down. And the economic activity globally has slowed down. And it's a Nippon ko Kwan Subium demand for dollar is low. And no temporary stability. I don't know just when him sikase manage. Say yeah, na say business economic activity started say bounce back. No who be a dollar na drone. No who real size. Say it is 20 pesos. Twice say I want here by next year near 7 Ghana. And think about what that would do to businesses, including NPP businesses. You can't, mama, you can't. All you want to do is to go back into history and do cheap equalization in politics. About you can't be a negana fokum. OBM, or say was standard of measurement of a nyamabo, and only a friend inflation rate. Now in this year, 2016 inflation is 17 point something percent, and okay, you're correct. It was 15.4 as at the time we live in office. But the emphasis 17 point something, no, and I hear omo buy 8 point something. We yeswa or say inflation. Basket necessary. Now basket necessary. There, why do you compare the rates? It's MPP before. Sometimes we do omo who I want to see. Ghana Statistical Service I catch now say. John Mahama inflation near Kufuor inflation and pe inti mamo nye comparison because basket ye dey measure inflation and Omampenyi Mahama na nye no ye dey measure inflation and Omampenyi Kufuor. So you cannot compare because you compare like with like. You can't compare cassava with onions. And yet you keep on comparing your inflation rate to others. There is no basis for comparison. And yes argument will be baby. I say when you single they get inflation. And on the standard of measurement, say a baby any or my sikasem
FM. Ekosiisen on Asempa.
Now, John Mahama, no your vice president and head of the economic management, or this inflation by single digits. Not that for 33 months, 3 years. Or no, son saying. Say inflation, a chance of being amamu or being sikasem management. Then you don't even come close to John Mahama because he has the best record relative to inflation. Single digit inflation for 33 months. And you've been able to. And I will be. Since when important MPP for believe in high inflation? Inflation, you know, MPP for the near visa inflation, you know, Arabic Casa Cramamu. Because more position. Number one, Dr. Bawumiaka say inflation figures are Eric B. Mame. Inflation figures are Ghana Statistical Service they bring in papa. And my Ghana Statistical Service quite issue in whose statement. Any Statistical Service challenges Bawumia over data figures. 25th March 2015. The Ghana Statistical Service is challenging the new patriotic party running mate Dr. Bawumia over questions raised about inflation figures released by the institution. Because Ghana Statistical Service the inflation figures are almost here papa. TNO. And then 8.2 no one of them out. And Ghana Statistical Service na the buy. Is it say the only buy and John Mahama? You say they are correct or the buy analysis. Look at this hypocrisy. You guys have never believed in inflation politics. Dr. Bawumia so person who the real inflation come at market and also no prices na media bay. Ko check gare bo. Ko check beans bo. Ko check abro bo. Ko check amobo. Ko check akoko bo ne. And no ne yemfa nkasa. That is what you guys believe in. That is the standard of measurement. A malata market, a inflation there. Because a inflation there, you don't come in here, the NDC. We have the best record in the history of Ghana, which we achieved when President Mills was in office and John Mahama was the head of the economic management team. It's also here about inflation.
Now
Then Obi, also COVID-19 about revenue about for many to the taxes we have. It's honorable in one breath. Or Kasakra. Now no, this is also taxes in the year. You bet me you be free or yes wa and you be free about best of our revenue. Massa, me say 2019 before COVID, munya domestic revenue of 43 billion. 2020 COVID the buy and munya 45 billion. COVID affected mo ben. COVID ne kwa ma fa ho e dia rebo nya akoko because COVID-19 ti sika mo nya no. Why COVID-19 ti IMF nkwa ma $2 billion. Ye yempo ade bia mu di atem say ye ko IMF no. Ye nya $936 million. O you tell me. COVID-19 ti IMF wa ma $1 billion. O ma san so ma another $1 billion, $2 billion. COVID-19 ti World Bank a check $100 million. COVID-19 ti Bank of Ghana, John Mahama buy Bosian free Bank of Ghana ho. Monko Bosian free Bank of Ghana 20 billion Ghana cedis. COVID-19 T Ghana oil sika John Mahama di jamo $200 million in the stabilization fund. Wafa COVID-19 when you sika say, what di ni nyina dia campaign, who ya was sika ni ho. COVID masa me say second quarter of 2021, you exceeded your oil revenue projections. You got $89 million more. Why are you still maintaining these taxes on petrol? Then finally, on this issue of presidential jets, say President Mills need President Mahama so omotia konya so no omo charter a private jet editu kwan. Ora we see about na obi the oil programs manager. Until the new post na otimi pon 7 kra. Me we ameko all the time na kan nyina bema because as MP tia. Don't worry. I say, John Mahama saw the private jet to Professor Mills the private jet into yes, you buy the private jet to Quaminia. And you're not correct. Oh, okay, so almost the private jet to Quai. Please, my yes, sir. President Mills and President Mahama on. They were cutting the
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
It is not private jet. The only time when mobile gains or mobile plane full fraud year to Quai was time one for 900 EX no ebe say. One say President Mahama ka say me wa dodo me nine no mitimi ntire me na mu of 900 mutimi ko for private jet. The only time and also we can count. What do you say? The only time we behind private jet, I just say yeah jet na I say yeah jet I say na o manpenye akufo ado ntimi mfa ntu kwan and also o high private jet. Say can have me why na be kasa. Ben say what the Adame Trotro na what ma George Opowi and other presidents.
Intimin call long haul.
I am because Falcon 900 that's of Falcon 900 EX no. And to me travel 9 hours continuous. E betimi akọ any part of the world. What they call US in
now so na ho odin aba from.
About from
9 hours continuous when it was
US and 9 hours. Plane be anyone na ho odin aba from hours aba from. Hold on.
So share president are renting na. They all use it within Africa. We African.
Now say jet na France. And so all France, Europe, or Cassenti Binko. So Nancy Ako France. President Mahama the jet in the France. But hold on. Nancy
or former president.
Baby, on Penya Kufuado address ya jet no or the man appointees among the Ako France. Oko Europe to no far Airbus ACJ 320 neo no. The private jets, the presidential jet Falcon 900 also went to France, and none of the money ministers no high private jet. So it is not like it couldn't have gone. The only thing you need to do is that oh, baby, away chira. A jirana 30-45 minutes refuel stops. Neko. The all renting and boarding then 1 hour be a 1.2 billion cedis near Chirino. And also so your refuel stops and Timinko continues. Nancy Oko US, Okono, Boeing 737, DX. Leono, a refuel stops. The Azores, not Atlantic. All Bagana or Sanso Jinae, a refuel stop. Ewukived. Into the argument say, your jets and non continuous flight beyond 9 hours. A refuel stops and into the Mokako high luxurious private jets no obwa because your own high also your refuel stops. A year Dariano be that is the reason. Champagne or Benum that is the reason. It is about luxury and comfort and nothing else. That is the point. But the point I'm making here, I say, O Sega Nesikasa ni ekoka. this topic MPP for be require ashamed of it. You are coming to defend it. Say, yeah, so yeah, but Master President Mahama Ba, if our jet is fit for purpose, you will not go and rent a luxurious jet. Now, even if the jet is not available, now you better rent a private jet. President Mahama jets are not rented. If you are Vista, and it's our jets no, which costs $6,000, $7,000, almost the same as the cost of presidential jet. Me person me chiro say ono abuti me. Say jet is simple. Now you need a need to rent a private jet for President Akufo-Addo. Private jet no enye Boeing 737 Airbus nkwa na wo. Ye wo de ebo no wo from kakra. Mo nyam hu wiemfo na mo han de ebo no for from kakra. Like President Nelson and President Mahama. We're doing. That's what we are saying. And then this issue about yes, say we have insurance anyway. We will not have time to go into all those issues. But Mr. No, e be sika dia ye jamu bi papa. John Mahama ye bi ama mo jamu sika. Ujamo Ghana Investment Infrastructure Fund na $200 million them. Ujamo Ezen Banga na $200 million them. Ghana Infrastructure Fund yemfanye Investment and Infrastructure Fund yemfanye mpuntu nyuma. Ezen Bank yemfanye support businesses a omo produce to go and export. Osanso kure jamo Stabilization Fund oil sika no ujamo for $200 million them. Cover the buy and now follow on. Apart from cocoa, almost 1 metric tons or the jamo oil, refills or the jamo unit. Osanso san jamo sinking fund for toa. John Mahama, hey, Papa we. This was a visionary leader. Or bought for toa special at the $550 million to me say. Abai way ba. Omufanko to yakana President Akufo bottle in 2007. Obi, imagine this visionary leadership. And all ba, and this is where I'm concluding. Let me call. When you see baby, what will be what your taxes chobia? Yet, what the taxes upon taxes a good petrol so. Petrol bo what double no. Petrol bo in 10 months, all the 10 cities naka home. Ama enyema boa akosuru odwom 200%, 300%, 150%. Boom 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 boom. E say kwade o sanso cassette ya Ghana for. Nyansa kwan bi so say. Ghana for kwade o ho to o krom beka so o ho kire o. Hey. Bibi for my dey o. They say the Ghana for say o mani wan ye dia. Honorable say. Honorable for Botiano munfu muntie no. Bajo ni din honorable Sylvester Tete. Because we have another Sylvester Mensa in our party. Honorable Sylvester Tete say, mo Botiano ne Ghana mo se mo ho kire mo no. Eyento na mudio, enye se mo ho kire man pa na Ghana for de sa na motie. They do say Ghana for de. I'm paraphrasing because say me mindi asam no kan nyina. O say Ghana for de, ye ho to ye kra ye kase ye ho kire. So drivers are enjoying, but almost your mo kire mo. Na ma me bi koka say yento ne dokuno. Yes, see a document see from no. Na ebi ono go le use a video. No video no what video no. What was that video now? Okay, was that? There's a Ghana for there. They say no more boy as Brian you introduce taxes ama petrol bo akosoro. Ye bre wa gya tum say ye bre. Ye ka ho asem a o se mo boa mo hotomo ma sheda na mu di tru. You are insulting Ghanaians. You are insulting our intelligence. So monte taxes national petrol bo na nya den emra from. That is the bottom line, not the equalization, not the retremu.
We say we'll be listening to the discussion on price increment. I would like to inform you that we are in for more because of the rapid change in freight charges. I used to pay £2,650 for a 40-foot container last year. In February, it was increased to £3,765. And just this morning, there has been another increment to £4,265 for the same 40-foot container. So we have to pay more for imports from the UK. Thank you, Eugene Ansa and Onodiwe Abremen. He sent follow-up, 40-foot container, no, or say drop and collect on trailer, MSC to Tema, £4,275. And he said, this is the new price forwarded to me just this morning. Other messages, we say, good afternoon, Obi. Did I hear the NP talking about credibility? Interestingly, this NPP is doing a disservice to, or this MP is doing a disservice to his party. And he goes on to say, sir, by insulting our intelligence this afternoon, Obi, can you please play the audio recording made by him and his party folks, including the president and the vice president, with the many promises they told Ghanaians when they were in opposition. Hypocrisy at its best. Obi, tell him no amount of his throwing dust into our ears this afternoon will change our dissatisfaction and the poor performance of this government. Greet Comrade Sami Jemfi and Eric for me. Paul De Souso of the NDC in Massachusetts. And Odiwei Abraying. This one says, Obi, kindly tell Sami Jemfi to stop the purposeless lamentations over Ghana's challenges and apply the 1D1F.
Ekosiisen
John Bat Ado is in Ohio, US of A. Honorable Sly.
Obi.
Yes.
Na na asifim. Na yanhwe ni ya politics. Unnam kwan so akwala e di nsa betene wo so. You see, argument ayeye wa Obi. Say populism. Say propaganda. Obetumi aka bibia na wokọ without anything, with the emotions and ebekasa. President Mahama is a visionary leader. Akosi factory and he didn't think of how you get raw material. He put up a factory. Let me tell you, World Bank report of how much money we needed as a country to put up Commander Sugar Factory was about $90 million. $90 million, no, or $36 million, or CSC factory. We Ekoto sugar, ewa bonting, edeko chere o manhene, uwiye, ene, oka chere yen say, not their priority list for 2017. Our commission factory in 2016 was that they will go to Exim Bank of India to go and source 24 million for plantation. These were the comment by former President Mahama. And then Sami Jemfi has oja $200 million ewo Exim Bank. Now to be just $200 million ewo Exim Bank, and we are going to Exim Bank of India to ask for 24 million to do a plantation in Ghana. These are the people we are talking about. Messi, go and check the NDC manifesto in 2008 and 2012. The things they said and what they are saying today. Professor Mills in June 2009, or to petrol 30%. After saying that we shall reduce petrol drastically, it was a song Anankrofo Eka Okruma. They lied to Ghanaians when they come into power 2009. They were going to make health insurance one-time premium. The visionary leader and they call IMF for policy credibility that resulted say Ghana phone kwala ye buy better backlog of 5 years. Who we nursing school now tifie. Teacher ni chira 3 years ye mouth 3 months akitua. This is the government we had in this country. Obi, Mamika Asemchro, with all the noise, NDC for a year, will come as a petrol board ID. There are cumulative petrol increases in this country, petrol and diesel. In 2012, 2009 to 2012, under NDC, petrol cumulatively, wamu 82.7%. Wamu diesel 77.11%.
Ekosiisen
in 2013 to 2016, under President John Mahama, petrol otumu 91.9%, almost 100% the other 2 years. Diesel otumu 89.2%. Now Dodan Kwakufuado from 2017 to 2021, 5 years, watumu 60.6%. Abayba na insensitive. Abayba na insensitive than John Mahama. You see, the Okika Konyinano or Kika said the Beya or power. When they get the power, they will turn their back on Ghanaians. And Amikacho say, Oka Vice President Mahmoud Baumia. Or see, the basket and mudi check inflation. Esa, expand it. That argument was accepted by the Statistical Service Department. If you care to know. When Baumia said, what was the measure inflation? If they had used the bucket we are using today, inflation would have been more on the rooftop than what we are seeing today. It was Baumia's argument that forced the Statistical Service Department to expand the basket the measure inflation will crumble. What is he talking about? Mama cumulative record of inflation in this country. MDC doesn't come close to us. Mama cumulative record of exchange rate depreciation in this country. They don't come and look. Obi, a 40-footer container from China. A moving from $4,200 to about $14,000. And you say, Nanado Dankwa Kufuado. And Nanado Dankwa Kufuado. Go to America. Go to all over the world. Go to UK or see country be no increase taxes. Yeah, the Bola tax is talking about. Obi, me a member of the local government committee. We toured all the 16 regions in Ghana. Nilante Vandapo is the ranking of local government. The day we passed this law, they were so excited. You know why? Yeti Krumha, yeni sewage maintenance system. Ewo Krumha. Liquid waste, treatment of liquid waste. Ewo Krumha yeni bi. Obi, bola treatment, compost plant. Enya akra ni kumasi kwana bola emine ye. Go all over the world. Because I was say, how do we dispose and treat our liquid waste in this country? How? When it is Ediba, go and ask even the minority people. I buy ASC compost and waste treatment plant in all the 16 regions. And a dignified way of treating liquid waste in this country. We call Cape Coast. Me do Cape Coast. Me sit from here. Go and see how they dispose of waste. Liquid waste in this country. Kotakra de na koshe. You do home and to me and ho. Committee I call to me and ho. It was shown on TV. And that is the way. Nipa dignity. Not 10 pesos. And no to Ababa say and to Obama. You never had the vision. But you yes project all over the country is going to pay for it. Said you buy a liquid waste. We have a proper way of disposing of liquid waste in this country. The records of MPP and the NDC. It's mismatch. You can't match the two parties. Service will be per power. No betraha. No akika. The ope. They've said these things. They've said worse things. Omunya power. What did they do? Makacha said John Mahama in 4 years cumulatively were two petromo over 96%. Were two diesel over 89%. Nanado in 5 years a cumulative increase of 60%. And it's only pam you know way. One also do humbono. And Amikacho say the rate at which inflation exchange rate a gallopy under President Mahama. The Sabreno Yewomoa and a world market price of crude, Ekosiisen and petrol would have bought it more than we are buying it today. But we are sensitive to the plight of Ghanaians. Now or the year propaganda. President Mahama for economy. Who know the dima obidino? Who for business class?
Ekosiisen on
for business class
FM.
And you don't know who for business class. I'll buy my dear now before.
So say Ghana phone to your taxes, man.
Ghana phone to your taxes, man. But the comparison said Nana Akufo-Addo. Sabi Nana Akufo-Addo full plane ewo krona. Ono ne yenwo no. Ono ne yenwo no. And I'm not sure it's the comfort of the president say or person otu kwan. But cumulatively, she Nana Addo akwantu ahudo otu ye. And in faso aba Ghana ha. And then one factory they tried to put up Commander Sugar Factory for 8 years. E hun senso na ene yewo mu. And then Nana Akufo-Addo through 1D 1F. Company say 120 something and a year juma. You create employment among Crawford. And say ya nyesa interventions na akanda mi nu kasai. En kwala dodo mo ye juma 1D 1F. Again for number ye juma. Him for pa when NDC placed embargo on public service public sector employment. But for Nanado. So Obi Ghana for NTA Supem she Nanado na share way. NDC for country and say Abambian who about to implement free SHS with Kruma. And then free SHS say Enya Nanadwa and would have over 800,000 of Yankwala in 5 years. Our money dachi. Because when John Mahama was in office, between 100 and 150,000 of Yankwala entering progressing from junior secondary school to senior secondary school. Banking sector crisis are Yakomu 21 billion of Yesika to rescue the banking sector to save 4.6 million depositors. It was a national security disaster. I will Krumah. But for Nanado and Dr. Baumia. Now a church check will Krumah. Nan Krofo. Ya will Krumah. God is love. Just Motors. 2016 before election. Nan Krofo who? When they collapsed those banks, the depositors there, where were they giving money? Ya will Krumah under NDC, Bank for Housing and Construction. Egu will Krumah. Nobody had a penny. Moko G Sika, somebody be rescue banking sector. Sikana Mukoji, Muchama Mukrofo Nidi. That report is available. Na ya say MPP is not implementing to prosecute people in this country under the banking sector cleanup. When we spent 21 billion to rescue 4.6 million Ghanaians. Why is the report? And and can people like this Omunya no emetrase endi Ghana for them say emfa power emma omo. Munya power there na mudi ye. Munya power wo kroma eka sebi the 34 cities bursary amuka say mudi free secondary school in selected schools, day schools. The omuja eka 72 million na Dubai no betu aye. E dey pan and John Mahama e dey nsa ka wo krom ha aye success
on Asempa
nothing.
FM.
Every record on account is negative about John Mahama and Nabai. Or say he's coming back. Coming back to do what? Obi, he will become Okrumha. He will become pa. I mean, him say Ghana for yes. Ahuchaba or say the COVID labia aba. So the economy should not recover. Yentre Musa, go to other countries. This is the only country and the president who has successfully taken this country through the crisis. Are we able to meet our statutory obligations to this country? So for me, Obi, any propaganda, the records supports the MPP in all forms. Cumulative increment of petrol prices. When you were working about 99%, we have done 60% in 6 years, in 5 years. That is the record of the Nana Akufo-Addo. So when we say we break the 8, you bet you much Ghana for. I mean, if say Ghana for, you bet you was supermo. Obi Midase.
My National Sylvester Tete, a MP, Botiano English, a man from your Trinity friend BNA, or a former CEO of the National Youth Authority. It's an interesting Monday evening. I've got a lot of messages coming through. I'll be reading all of them
Ekosiisen
for you
Asempa
in a
FM.
moment. But I would love to play this Kojo entry song for you. Ansana no, my main kind of messages na abani binafe. Me more this Kojo entry song.